Hi, so as Yuchen said, my name is Angèle Préto and I'm a French learning coach. And whenever I introduce myself as a French learning coach, I get one of two reactions. The first reaction from the first category of people is, oh, I've learned French in school a long time ago, I've had it for 4 years, but I don't remember anything, the teacher was not really good, I don't know, it just somehow didn't work. Like, is anyone here in that situation? Like, just raise your hand. A few? Okay, so that's the first reaction I get. Now, the second reaction I get is, a French learning coach, what is that even? Why is it not a French teacher? Why wouldn't you call yourself a French teacher? What would be the difference? And at this point, I explain that what I do is really helping people integrate the language in their life so that it can become a part of their life and they have good strategies for learning and for just actually becoming a speaker. So for example, one of the strategies that I teach is that you could watch videos in French about the topics that you already like so that you could learn French by immersion and by actually connecting the language with topics that you like. And whenever I explain that, the second category of people who is experienced with language learning generally tells me something along the lines of, yeah, but this is just common sense. Is anyone here just feeling like that? Yeah, this is just common sense. Language learning, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, like you've mastered it, no worries, no problems. I see you're laughing, so quite a few. Yeah, and yet people pay me big bucks for that. That's crazy, right? And then I thought, hang on, this isn't really what I do. I mean, yes, on the surface level, it's what I do, but on the deeper level, what I do is that I help people move from the first category, the this is so hard I couldn't learn anything category, to the second category, the been there, done that, got the t-shirt category. And this is not an ephemeral change. You see, there are really 3 levels to language learning. The first level, the level that we always think of, is the language itself. The grammar, the vocabulary, etc. That's what the teachers teach. And then you have the strategies, which is what I was talking about. And finally, you have the deeper level, which is the mindset. After working with me, a student has not only learned French, they have completely shifted their mindset and their attitude. Because learning a language, especially if it's your first foreign language, the first language after your native language, it changes who you are as a person. You learn to see things differently. You even learn to think in a foreign language, and you might even learn to think like a local if you immerse yourself in a foreign culture. Or at least you can understand the local's point of view. And this is not something you can do from the comfort of your own native culture. Just to give you just an example, after I went back to France after my first year abroad, I had gotten so used to the way the Austrians sold their trash, you know, like with... It's pretty much, think of the way that we sold trash in Berlin, except done well. Like actually with the paper in the paper bin, and the white glass in the white glass bin, and the colored... Just like in Berlin, but actually correctly done. That's how I got used to doing it in Austria. And when I came back to France and my mother saw me doing that and actually asking questions as to why the French were not doing it, she called me écolo. And I see the French are laughing already because they know what that means. So écolo is a French word, and I actually looked it up in the English dictionary because I couldn't think of a way to translate it. And the translation is green. Except green, it sounds almost like a compliment in English. In French, it's really not. Let me tell you, it's more of a synonymous for annoying. As in, don't bother us with your crazy ideas. Just like I said, when done well, learning a language changes who you are as a person. It makes you a different, more tolerant, some people would say smarter human being. And if you want to learn yet another language after that, then it would be so much easier, because then you have the mindset and the attitude that you need for it. So learning a second language is a personal growth experience. And if you want, or if you need to learn the language, and you have never done it, and you don't have yet the right mindset and the tools and strategies for it, then that's when you need a coach for that. So this is who I am, and this is what I do. I'm Angèle Préto, and I'm a French learning coach.